Hey, now we are back with Eddie Collins. Eddie Collins, you've probably seen him. You've seen pictures of him, but you don't know why, and I'll explain why that in a second. Eddie Collins was a dead ball era star. I think he's the only player to win 5 World Series, but none of them on the Yankees. So everyone that has that many World Series has at least one or two with the Yankees. He has zero with the Yankees, mostly with the Athletics. Did he get one with the White? No, I don't think he ever got one with the White Sox. So I think he got them all with the Athletics. So, anyways, he was a member of the 1919 White Sox, Black Sox, however you want to call it. I was reading an interesting article about it. Originally, he said, "Yeah, I could tell from the first game of the World Series something was wrong because that 1919 team had a bunch of great players. You had Ray Shaw, Hall of Famer, but I think Red Faber was on that team, Hall of Famer. Eddie Collins on the team, Hall of Famer. Joe Jackson would have been a Hall of Famer. You could say like Eddie Seacott would have been a Hall of Famer. So I mean, it was a great team. It was just they didn't like their owner, but digress. So Eddie Collins." One of the first 3,000 hitmen, not the first, obviously. I know Anson and Cobb were ahead of him, maybe somebody else. But Eddie Collins I think, was the third or the fourth for sure. So that makes him a popular player. A lot of people like to collect the 3,000 hit club. And if you want to get the 3,000 hit club, you need Eddie Collins. Fortunately, he is not a rare autograph, all things considered. If you're just trying to get a legal document of his, he served for a long time as the general manager of the Boston Red Sox under Tom Yawkey. The good thing is, yeah, he was general manager Tom Yawkey. The bad thing is people claimed he was racist because the Red Sox, as many of you know, were the last team to sign an African-American player in Pumpsie Green. So because of that, in the last 10 years, he used to have his name, and Yawkey used to have like Yawkey Way around Fenway Park. They've taken all his names down. I think they even took his statue down. Even though, like I said, he was a great player. There's no denying his playing career, but maybe he was a racist. I really don't know. Obviously, I didn't know the man. But what I do know is his autograph. So let's take a look at it right now. So this is Edward Collins. Like I said, there's a lot of signed documents out there. Although I think this is his signed personal contract, but you'll see that. And they say he has one of the nicest autographs of any Hall of Famer. It's very ornate, as you could see. Unless you're buying a very early autograph, which Ron says is very rare when he was an active player. Most of them are signed with this beautiful E. I've seen the E always extend back, as you can see right here. I've seen the E come up from below, come up from above. Usually it's signed Eddie Collins with the S. The S is more evolved, as you can see, as they got later in life. But again, you're looking for the C as well. You're looking for it to start back and like swoosh forward like this. And I've seen it extend as far out as here. We'll look at a couple right now here. Again, this is a beautiful player when he was when he was playing. This is his autograph. Obviously, again, you're looking for a high E, a high C, a high S. Usually the D's are pretty much identical, with the second D just being smaller than the first one. But again, it's very tough to forge an Eddie Collins autograph because he's signed so beautifully. I mean, look at this. It's like a work of art. Here's a close-up of an autograph of his. Again, you can see how the C sort of comes back. It has a sort of figure 8 right there. The E starts back. Again, you're looking for the high E. D's are almost duplicate. And again, the high S at the end. Again, you're going to see a lot of his autograph. It's not a rare autograph. Again, you'll see that sort of figure 8 there. You're going to see the E come up. And we're going to sort of breeze through these. And again, this is a formal document, as you can see right here. And this is by the time probably he was in the front office. So you can see right here, Edward T. Collins. Again, you're not going to always see the C, but again, you're going to see that 8 right there. And again, as you got later on, see how the S sort of becomes like an L almost? That's what you're looking for right here. And so again, this is a signed release form. And again, there's tons of documents out there. That one's tough to see. Again, here it is. I guarantee you this was signed in some capacity as part of the Red Sox. And again, you're looking for that little 8 and the C right there. And again, the S sort of looks like an L. And again, high E, the D's are very similar, but again, that D is higher. The first one's higher than the second one. This one, it probably a little bit earlier autograph. The reason why I say that is you could see, I'm sorry, a little bit, earlier, the S comes straight down. It looks like an L. Looks like an L. Again, my guess is you're getting a good feel of what his autograph should look like. A little more, you see the S is sort of implied there. But again, you're looking for that C. It's such a tough autograph to forge. And even they say that the Hall of Fame plaque postcards, because he was the class of 1939, which I wanted to show you right here. This is why you've seen him before, probably. It's because you've seen this picture. Any Hall of Famer has seen this picture many, many times. And he is sitting right here, right next to Babe Ruth. Obviously, Connie's on the other side of that. So he's right here. And again, we're looking at Heritage right now. And for some reason, his autograph has dried up a lot. If you look as recently as 1919, you can get some beautiful letters signed by him for like $200. Here's another beautiful full sign, Eddie Collins, $252. I don't think any of these are forged. Again, here's a nice contract under $200, even in the beginning of 2020. But as you get, I sorted this by more recent. His autograph has sort of dried up a little. I don't know why. Again, here's one. Now we're up to 500. Again, you have two Hall of Famers on it. You got Yawkey and you got Eddie Collins. And really not much since. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know what made him so tough. Again, he's a 3,000 Hit Club member. Now here's a signed exhibit card. And again, this is real. But they want $2,000 for it. And again, you go onto eBay. And I think they're all good on eBay. But again, you're looking at $600 to start for an autograph. There's only $200 just a couple years ago. So I have a couple Eddie Collins autographs. This is the first one in my collection. Again, this is a signed contract. I'm pretty sure I paid about $200 for this. Not a lot at all. And again, you see the full Edward Collins, which is what you expect to see. It's a little unique in the sense that the C comes up like this and then comes back down. And then another piece I got, and this one by far, maybe the most valuable piece of my collection, because of the autograph above it. But again, this is signed in 1913. And again, the S is more of an S and less of an L. The C is not as well formed. Again, this is still early on. There's a little bit of like figure eight right there, and the E still is high up. This is signed in pencil. Again, you have Harry Davis, who I've done a real quick study on, and you got Eddie Plank and Connie Mack, which we'll get to another time. So that's about it with Eddie Collins. This is my photo bucket. But again, not a tough autograph at all to get. I mean, he's a popular because, again, class of 1939, 3,000 Hit Club, very great player. There's no question about that. But so just if you have some time, if you're not in a rush to get an Eddie Collins, I wouldn't spend more than $300 unless you're looking for something real special. Again, like this is a signed check. The signed checks I'll show you real quickly are out there. But you're going to, obviously, this one is, you can tell the cancellation is pretty bad on it. But it's a real check. There are out there. But you're going to spend a couple $1,000s. Same thing with the Hall of Fame postcard. Again, they're out there, the Hall of Fame postcards. He died fairly young. I'm trying to find one on here. You expect to pay, God, 5 figures for a Hall of Fame post. Here's one right here. So this one started at $19,000. Again, this is one of the original Hall of Fame postcards when they first came out. But again, you're going to spend about $19,000 for a Hall of Fame postcard. They're not cheap, plain and simple. So just make sure they're certed if you're into that. So after this, we're going to move on to his teammate. No, not his teammate. I take that back. But another player not in the collection. That's Jimmy Collins. So until then, as always, hit the like button. Tell your friends. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I appreciate it, and keep collecting.